Can you get us started by telling us a little bit about yourself and Chandelier Event Venue?
Yeah, absolutely. So, my name is Natasha Ford. My husband and I own the beautiful Chandelier event venue, like the business and everything like that. Our company started with Ford's Fluent in Food Catering, but then we elevated into Chandelier event venue. We've been doing this for almost a decade, and my husband and I, we started the company together. We're still in it together, and we're going to be in it till the day that we die. So we are just so blessed and honored to host the most beautiful couples in the RDU area. We don't just service couples in, the RDU area. We'll get clients from Maryland or Charlotte or South Carolina or Army couples because we're a very convenient venue. So we host beautiful weddings and events, and we're honored to do so.
Great, thank you. What a great story. So I understand we built a website for you. Can you tell us maybe some of the goals that you had for your website redesign?
Absolutely. So, yes, wasn't thrilled about the way my website looked or felt, and I knew there had to be a change. So, I actually contacted several companies, and there were three companies. Obviously, Thee was one of them. And from the start, very, very just on top of it, very just easy communication. There was none of this nonsense of waiting, more than 48 hours for a response. That's ridiculous. And any company that says that, I think you probably need to hire a new person because you should always respond back to people within 24 to at max 48 hours. So I loved the communication. Grayson, yes, she was super sweet. Even with some of my complicated questions, she handled it well. She answered, and I think, when breaking down the different companies, obviously when anybody looks at any company, most people tend to go like the cheaper route, but cheap is not always good. Not saying that fee is expensive, but you have created a business that works well. You've created systems in place that are quite outstanding. You have fantastic team members. So, what you charge is what you deserve. So, I basically read the reviews. I was very confident in Grayson and Melissa, what she was speaking about. I kept seeing Melissa's names in the reviews, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take this chance. And because doing a custom type website can be a lot, but that is the risk that you have to take. We live in a website driven, media driven, internet crazed world. You cannot have a mediocre website. So that's why I invested in a website, and I'm so happy that Fee is our new company that we'll be working with forever.
That is such wonderful feedback. Thank you so much. Well, now that the website is live, how has it helped your business?
Yeah, so I think just the overall, right now, because it takes time, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm very well aware that the SEOs will take time. But even like we had a couple that booked, a week or so ago, and, they were like, wow, we noticed your website. It just looks so good. And the initial, and you hope that people that walk in the doors, you know, they'll book right away or whatever. But I think that what we have gained now is momentum. And like I said, that website presence is the first impression and it is the last impression. Not everyone's going to be your cup of tea and vice versa. But I believe that presence, that custom built homepage, is what really locks people in. Of course, there might be factors they may not like certain, that we offer catering or that you have to use a planner. There might be caveats, but overall, I feel like the respect factor and the presence of mastery and the presence of expert and the presence of being respected is much more higher because of our website persona.
Great feedback. Yeah, and it's so true that your website is kind of like your digital front door, that first impression. Totally agree.
Yes.
Did the final website project meet or exceed your expectations in terms of design, functionality, and performance?
But yeah. As mentioned before, Melissa was a breath of fresh air during this process. She operates in the way that I do. And I love that because I am very meticulous on how I handle my business. And she was just like me. So I really appreciated the follow ups, the hey, just, the meeting reminders, the being on time, being present, understanding, making me feel like I'm the only client in the world, even though I know I'm not. We have to engage with our clients and treat them like gold because without them, we are not in business. So she really treated me very well, and I'm so grateful for her and Jacob. Jacob is quick to respond to me, and he makes sure things are, in a timely manner. So very, very thrilled with the overall process, and most importantly, the final product is very, very amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad. Would you recommend TheeDigital to other businesses looking for web development services or digital marketing?
Absolutely. I think that TheeDigital is one of the most important, not vendors, but companies that you're going to have underneath your tool belt for a business, because they're going to make sure, as you stated, that front door website presence packs a punch, that it's engaging, that it brings the clients in. So having a great company that can handle SEO and rebuild your website is key. It's a very tough world out there in the business world. It's extremely competitive. There's always somebody willing to undercut you. So you have to make sure that you show your authority and your mastery in what you do.
So true. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and feedback today.
Yeah.
And if you're planning your wedding or special event, check out chandeliereventvenue.com for an effortless luxury experience.
Well, thank you.